Oh my god, guys, did you see Nintendo's E3 event is only going to be like 30 minutes long? How dumb are they? Now it's only 25 minutes long! If this at all sounds like you, my response is, did you f***ing watch EA today? Why? Why do you people think that making a presentation longer somehow, in some universe, makes it better? Explain to me how Nintendo could in any way have a worse showing than EA had today. Maybe if they didn't show up at all? You know, the flash drive with the E3 video gets lost or something? But you know what? No. Because at least that way I wouldn't be wasting any of my time. So you can quote me on this, that even if Nintendo shows 0 at E3, it's just Reggie going, hey guys, we're just kind of blowing off E3 this year. Sorry. Try again next year. That would be better than what we got from EA today. So EA kicks off their show going for God only knows how long, talking about esports, YouTubers, their fucking Battlefield community. Who in the hell actually cares about this crap? Like, does anyone? Like, who are these idiots now? We're the jacket guys. Oh, we're quirky. I guess that's one of my biggest problems with this setup. Are we supposed to, 1, even know who these people are? And 2, if we did, are we supposed to be impressed by how much these shills enjoy your games, I guess? Like, look at all these clips from what is probably sponsored content, or as we in the real world call it, paid advertisement. The force was not strong with EA today, but the cringe definitely was. And then when you do actually have something interesting to show us, a new Bioware IP, my ears certainly perked up when I heard that. What we get is like a 5-second cinematic, and then it goes into more cringe. And I know they said they're saving it for Microsoft, right? They're saving it for the big Scorpio reveal tomorrow. But when the highlight of your conference is essentially a cliffhanger telling us to tune into Microsoft's conference tomorrow, I hope you'll understand why I'm not so impressed. Now, beyond that, I did think the prison game or whatever that they showed with the couch co-op, that seemed interesting. You know, the death of couch co-op is something that has made me sad, so when games are looking to bring it back, I think it's interesting. The sports, I know it's some people's thing, definitely not mine, and that's fine. And even to those of you who are, hopefully you can still at least agree that we don't need all this fluff. Like, oh, let's get the drum line out there to kick things off and really hype up the crowd. Like, you can even see in the people's face, the people in the crowd look just like we did. They just feel, you feel awkward. You're like, I don't know what to do. What am I supposed to feel? I came here to look at some games and you got the drum guys? What the hell is going on? And then there's the reason we all tuned in. Sat through this nonsense for, I don't even want to go back and check how long this thing went on for. The Battlefront 2 gameplay. Stormtroopers patrol out this attractive girl who I guess voices a character in the game. It's looking good. Okay, here we go. I'm getting interested now. Then we go into more crap. You're talking about, oh, gameplay. We jump right in from going, okay, get ready for the gameplay, to a cinematic. But it's like, come on, let's get to the gameplay. That's what you've been teasing us for, leading up to this, even during the event. Oh, you're ready for 30 minutes of raw gameplay. Here we go. But no, we got to sit through a cinematic, interviews with these people who are all excited. Basically, EA all but admitting that the last Battlefront game was a shit show with these like tweets that I thought was pretty funny. But again, why? Why is this all necessary? What is wrong? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe you can tell me. Maybe I'm crazy, but I would just like to see the games. What's wrong with just showing a game? But eventually they do, okay. And they figured a way to even kill that. Is it just raw gameplay? No. Is it gameplay with the player's voice chat piped in to add that immersion these companies like to do nowadays? Nope. It's a match that's fully commentated by these chuckleheads. I guess they're supposed to be big YouTube personalities. You know, you gotta keep up that theme. Showing how hip and trendy we are. Look at all these big influencers. They genuinely love our games, so you will too. While I had no clue who the guys are, I do know Justine. She's like the designated gamer girl for all these events. You know, girls game too, guys. Get over it. I am over it. In fact, I never cared. And as soon as the show was tossed to them is when the problems began, as their commentating consisted solely of cheap talking points that were clearly rehearsed beforehand with some awkward pauses and forced excitement sprinkled in.
So what role does Boba Fett fill in this battle?
Boba Fett is definitely a hunter-killer, so if the...
Oh, there's Boba Fett. What does he do? I don't know, fly around in a jetpack and shoot people? I can't think of a way you could have killed my hype quicker. And literally, any of those other ways I mentioned before this would have been way better. This gameplay showcase would have been better with no audio. Should have just muted the whole damn thing. So EA clearly still has no clue as to who's watching their E3 presentation, or more so, what they want to see, which is games. Crazy, right? And I'm sure there's some of you out there that can say, oh, well, you know, you're one person, you don't speak for everybody. Then feel free, that's what the comments are for. Tell me why I'm wrong. You know, what made this so great? And even better, what is wrong with my idea, which is just show games? And that's why I'm bringing it back to Nintendo. I've been thankful, actually, that Nintendo has been doing their own thing over the years. Like the Directs. That is how you show your fan base what's coming. Strip down all this crap, the nonsense no one cares about, and just show us games. And Nintendo does it throughout the year now, which is why I typically don't expect their E3 presentations to be as much of a blowout and as over the top as others. Like, this is the one big thing a year for all these other companies, but, you know, for Nintendo, this is kind of just a bigger one of something they do often. I mean, this isn't the first time they've given us an update of the stuff that's coming this year, and it's not going to be the last time. And sure, it is still E3. I expect at least a cool surprise or two. And nothing, as far as surprises, would definitely be a disappointment. But the stuff I know about, I'm already excited for. And here's the key. With a 25-minute runtime, even if it is kind of disappointing, I know I'm not going to be sitting through an hour plus of suck. So in my view, they're already doing me a favor, and it hasn't even started yet. And that's really it for this video. Just wanted to do a bit of ranting, as it just baffles me how people can trash Nintendo's presentation before it even happens. But this is okay? This is what you want? The Blazer Brothers? Well, good. You can keep it. I prefer brevity and actual content over mindless filler any day of the week. Let me know your thoughts on EA's conference in the comments. Subscribe, dislike, whatever. I'm done with this one.